I'll be right back. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hello. I got myself a glass cutting board like you guys suggested. We're back in the kitchen. We're back in the kitchen, baby. Listen, y'all, I have a zodiac sign reading premiering later tonight, so you guys will enjoy that, okay? But right now, I just got a quick message to basically relay to y'all, all right? I was getting a lot of signs today. I was getting a lot of messages. Lots of synchronicities going on, child. It's kind of beautiful. So whoever I'm speaking to, if you guys are experiencing a lot of synchronicities at this time, just know that is a sign that you are in alignment, okay? This whole Saturn return situation, it's you know, it's a bumpy ride, but you're gonna get through it. As you can see from the title of the video, there was an individual here that went really low to try to betray you, okay? Or they attempted to betray you or sabotage you, whatever this is, okay? Someone went low. They know they went low. This is somebody here who's like, they could even be feeling kind of like dumb about it, because whatever they were trying to do to you, it didn't pan out. The results that they wanted, it's not happening, okay? And they're still going to have to deal with some sort of consequences. That's what's happening. I was seeing, listen, I was on the road today and I was driving on the freeway and there was a semi truck, and on the back of the semi truck it said in red letters Libra, and then it had like the little Libra scale situation. So a Libra could be very significant. You could be a Libra. You could have Libra somewhere in your chart. Doesn't matter. But I just feel like it's the energy of Libra, okay? That's coming in. This is like balance is being restored. You guys could also be seeing 666 a lot. You could be seeing 999. You guys could be seeing 1010. Things are wrapping up, okay? You guys could also be seeing 111. So for whoever I'm speaking to, it's very important for you to keep a positive mindset and focus on the things that you want to happen, not the things that you don't want to happen, okay? Don't be doing that. Stay focused on what you want to happen. There's somebody here. Okay, there's something here about relationships as well, because the 7th house is the house of like Libra, right? So something about relationships, connections. For whoever I'm speaking to, your new chapter, it is requiring you to be open-hearted when it comes to new people coming into your life, maintaining new connections, new friendships, stuff like this, okay? Because like, don't be afraid. Don't allow the past hurts and betrayals to stop you from being open to like meeting new people and fostering new connections. I hope this is making sense, okay? Because something is coming in. And remember, God blesses us through other people, okay? A lot of the time, God, you pray for something and then God will give you the answer through a complete stranger, like at the grocery store, or at the laundromat, or at the bank. Like, you'll get your actual solution. Like, someone just randomly feels called to tell you like, hey, you know, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, oh, that's exactly what I've been looking for. That's exactly what I've been praying about. Or you get what I'm saying. Okay. I also was picking up something about a physician or a doctor is very significant. I don't know if you're a doctor or a physician, or maybe you need to go to the doctor. I don't know. Something about a doctor. I also was picking up something about the Pacific Palisades. Okay. Maybe you live there, somebody else lives there. I don't know. Maybe something about a coastal neighborhood is significant. Maybe somebody lives on the coast. And then I also kept seeing, like, you know, those doggies. I don't know what type of breed they are, but those doggies that have little short legs. It's like their little belly kind of almost looks like it's like dragging across the ground when they walk. Like, they're cute, but I don't know what they're called. But a little doggy that look like that. Give me a second. I don't know if, like, maybe one of you are like looking for doggies. Maybe you're deciding to be like a doggy mom or something, or like a cat mom, or I don't know, a pet parent. Sorry, you don't have to be a female. A pet parent in general. Okay, maybe you're getting a new pet. This also could be like symbolic. Some of you, maybe you're getting a new spirit guide, a spirit guide that's kind of like a pet. Okay, something that's there to like comfort you, protect you, keep you company, something like this, child. I don't know. But you're being guided to like be open to that. Be open to something here. Something's changing though. I can feel it. There's a change here. Give me a second. I gotta make room, child. This, in due time, we will get more counter space. In due time. Let's get this. Hold on. Now I'm hearing as well, what's his name? Garth Brooks. And the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. I don't know. Something's happening, bro. This could be like a storm is coming in, or some sort of storms are coming in. Yeah, let me get. Sorry. I was debating on whether I should use a red apple or a green apple, but I really like the green apples. They remind me of my grandma. And I like when I like bite into them. I like that they're sour, but we're just going to use this red one to juice. But yeah, something like that is significant for y'all. So if you're sitting here being like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? You need to relax and have patience. It's not that big a deal. Let me see. You need to relax. But it's time to juice, baby. It's time to juice. Give me a second. Right. Oh, who gave me that? Hold on, wait a second. Shine Bright 128. Thank you so much for the $19.99. You said thank you for the messages and confirmation, especially now during these attacks. Yeah, they're happening. The attacks are definitely happening. They are. And it's okay. Just keep up on your cleansing. You'll be fine. Continue to pray. You know? Continue to pray, baby. Where is... Okay, let's get this. Use this. Alright, y'all. Alright, you said I caught your sister on camera putting stuff around your house today. True intentions 144. Maybe you found out your sister's true intentions, baby. Hot diggity dang. I would be pissed. Did you confront her? What'd you tell her? You tell her something? What up, Vivian Sanchez? How's it going? What up, Willow? What up, Madison Lily? You said you felt it. Thank you. You will focus on the good and continuous prayers. Exactly. You said me too, juicing. That's right. You said peace and blessings on to you, Linda. One love. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's something here about your health that's very significant because, like, I'm like, I don't know why I'm. Thank you, Starboard, for the star. I don't know why I feel like I need to keep showing y'all when I'm juicing. I don't know. Something about your guys' health is very significant. I feel like I'm being called to like influence people to juice more, for whatever reason. So, and I feel like this has something to do with like upgrades, ascension, purging, okay, old energies, something like that. Some of y'all need a detox or something. This is for some of y'all, not all y'all. Don't get wild. Where do I start? Let me put this. Let me cut the cucumbers first. Let's do that. Let's do that. Walk-ins, what up? You said definitely. Scotty, you said lead by examples. I know, but normally, like, I don't know what this is. I feel like, what is it called? There's a word for this. It's not just about the juicing though. It's like, I feel like I'm being called to like show you guys more. I don't know what this means, child. I don't know how to explain it in words. Another thing too, speaking of which, I feel like it's hard for me to like communicate kind of a little bit the past couple days. And it's not just the Mercury retrograde, it's like a different feeling to it. I don't know. Yes. Something about a Mercedes or a Kia is very significant. You know those Kias that have the symbol on the cars? I don't know. Kia, a Mercedes, and a BMW are significant. You could have these cars. Don't have to be. Don't have to be. You guys could also be seeing 444. Archangel Michael is very important, or very present is more like it. Archangel Michael is very present at this time. That's why I chose him as the background. Yes, baby, yes. Oh, thank you for the doggy, Rainbow. I appreciate you. Oh, he has short legs. Yes. Oh my gosh. A doggy that looks like that. Little cute little thing. Adorable. I'm cutting the cucumber right now. I kind of want to eat one of these. You said yes. You said yes, he is. You said that's a corgi. That's what they're called? You said it's hard to keep up with your chat. I know, it's going fast. Thank you for the clapping seal. I appreciate you. Thank you, Marcy, for the star. You said they are adorable. They really are. They are. Hold on. Wait. This? Okay, hold on. Ciao. Let me just take this one. You said that lady had someone putting stuff around her house. What was it? What was the stuff? What was the stuff she was putting around your house? Like, was it like dirt or something? Like, what was it? Like ashes? Like, what was it? Liquid? Was it caca? What was you putting? You said, how do you reply to other people? Is that not possible? Yeah, you can reply to other people, Vanessa. You just gotta, you have to @ them. Like with the handle, @ blah, blah, blah. You said definitely need a new toaster oven, maybe even a blender for fresh smoothies. You said you're getting fat. We're all getting fat, okay? Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Dear God. Ginger. Jesus. And the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Okay. Let's do the apple next. Also, y'all, I don't know about you, but like, usually I used to get like a lot of like cravings at night to like eat popcorn, cookies, and stuff like that. But lately, I haven't really been having those cravings, and I think it's because of this stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's because of this. Have you guys heard of this before? I think it's because I've been taking this. But yeah, I've noticed that. I'm just like, I don't know. You know, sometimes when you take supplements, you're like, is this even fucking working though? I think it's working. You said there's nothing wrong with popcorn and cookies. Yeah, I know, but like I was overdoing it. Child, I was overdoing it. And I was eating late. You said popcorn is your favorite? I know, same here. For a while, I was on a like popcorn kick. Let me show y'all. I was on a popcorn like bonanza, okay? I even bought a whole jug. Look at it. Look at the evidence. Look at the evidence. I was popping popcorn like every day. It was a problem. It was a problem. I'm being so for real. Okay? A problem. I had to cut it out. I had to switch it up. Switch it up. Real talk. Popcorn, baby. Because first I was buying like the pre-packaged popcorn from the store, like from Trader Joe's. And then people in the comments were telling me, oh, that's bad for you, blah, blah, blah. So then I'm like, okay, maybe I should just pop my own popcorn. It's cheaper too. But yeah, I gotta stop. I was putting too much butter on it too. You said popcorn is healthy though. You said my problem is eating cashews all day. Oh my God, don't get me started with the cashews, baby. Don't get me started with the cashews. That's one of my favorite nuts. I also just purchased some, what's it called? Pistachios? Is that what they're called? I just purchased some of these. The habanero flavor. You know I like it spicy, bitch. I got these from Sprouts. Okay? Maybe someone's name is Nicholas or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I just bought those. I want to see what they taste like. But yeah, no, cashews are bomb. Have you tried have you eaten the chocolate covered cashews? You said yours are pistachios. You said, why juicing for Ascension? I don't know. I'm just feeling like this is what I'm being called to do. I'm being so for real with y'all. You said my son's name is Nicholas. You said, girl, you saw someone typing lemon? Did they? You said, love the chocolate ones? Yeah, they're good. They really are. You said, yes, but you love me some sea salt cashews? Now you got me hungry. They're freaking expensive, though. That's a fancy nut. Okay. That's a fancy nut. Those cashews, that's pinky up status. Expensive. Let's see. We got this. We got the lemons, the apple. Let's get some of the celery. You said they are spendy. Yeah, they are. You said Aldi's? I need to go there. You said or macadamians. I've never really had them raw like that. The macadamia nuts. I've had them in cookies and in like chocolates, like those Hawaiian chocolate things, but that's it. I've never had them like solo dolo. I was gonna say something else, but I gotta be appropriate. Listen, y'all, I don't think you understand like how much you've been saved, okay? Like for whoever I'm speaking to, if you guys are experiencing like attacks, spiritual attacks at this time, just know like the divine is working overtime to like truly protect you right now. Like you don't understand how much he's saving you from potential bullshit that these people have been trying to do. For some of you, I think you already know. You kind of already have an idea. Okay. You kind of already have an idea. So all the time never gets through, Linda. You said, yes, I've had to quit your job because criminal activities. You had to quit your what? Criminal activities? What were they doing? You said it happened for me, not to me. That's right. You said transmuting, what? Transmuting they narcissistic energy. That's right. That's right. That is right. Give me a second. I feel like I can barely see the screen. Okay, there we are. Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all, I'm tired. I'm tired. It was hot outside. I was running around all day. I had to do what I had to do. You said you took a long drive for peace of mind. Girl, I took a long drive to handle business, bitch. Jesus. It's everywhere. At least the road was nice. No one was driving too crazy. You said, why are we all dealing with narcissists? Because narcissists are basically vessels that demons use to wreak havoc on this earth. That's what they are. And listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. A lot of people want to say, oh, anyone can change. If someone's a narcissist, they have the ability to change. I don't think so. That's my opinion. I don't think so. Ask any therapist. If you ask them, like, do you think a true narcissist could ever fully recover and reform into like a normal person? They all say no. They never seen it happen. Now, can they like maybe tone down their narky ways? Possibly. But I don't think they could fully recover. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I think they're demons. Because if you think about it, depression, it's just a spirit. That's why they call it the spirit of depression. It's an entity. It's an entity attached to somebody. That's what it is. If you think about it, everything is spiritual. It really is. That's just my own opinion. Listen, I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm just speaking from opinion. It's my point of view. But I'm also open to other opinions if that's not what it is. I'm always willing to learn. But that's what I'm seeing. From what I've seen, that's what I think it is. Tony wants to drive the Lambo. You said even as not a doctor, you've even seen a narc change. You've never seen a narc change? Yeah, me neither. I don't think it's possible. I don't think so. Okay, you gotta go, as usual. Goodbye. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You guys have people here who really want your attention. That's another thing I was picking up. You got some weirdos who got demonic attachments, once again, that really want to bug the shit out of you. So I'm going to tell you this right now. The clownery, the circus is out, and I ask of you to please remain calm. Mario, you said my opinion is always on point, though. That's what I think. That's what I think, but, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Listen, I used to think, oh, people could change, blah, blah, blah. I mean, people can change, but people who don't have psychological fucking disorders, okay? That's like saying, oh, we can change a sociopath. No, you can't. They were born that way. Sociopaths are born. Psychopaths are created. There's a difference. One is a behavioral issue. The other one is literally a mental disorder. A birth defect, bro. It's a problem. Now, does that mean all psychopaths are evil? No, some of them are doctors. I'm gonna be honest. Some of them are doctors. Yeah, some of them are doctors. You said you thought you was the other way around. What are you saying? Sociopaths? Socio, it's in the name. Sociopaths, they are created. Psychopaths are born. There's a difference. Anyways, why are we talking about this? Maybe you guys got a psychopath on your hands, bro. You guys have a psychopath on your hands and they doing the most still. You said contacts? Yes, contacts. It says, I have a son who is a narcissist, and you said he was never changed in all these years. Yeah, I bet he wasn't. I don't think they change. I'm going to be honest with you. Not even Jesus can change these motherfuckers. They're demons. You said you had a... I feel like narcissists are the descendants of Nephilim. That's what I think. Just like there's descendants of Jesus, I think these people are descendants of Nephilim. Just like people are descendants of Abraham, I think these people are descendants of creatures that once roamed the planet. That's my opinion. I'm just saying. That's what it seems like to me. Because those bloodlines didn't just die off. All right. One celery bunch down. Let's get some parsley. Said, let's try changing ourselves first. Of course. It always starts with self. You said could be very true. Actually, you said wartime Archangel Michael 777. Yeah, I think it's happening right now. It most definitely is. You said they're everywhere. Listen, y'all. This is the Great Awakening. And it's happening right now. And a lot of these individuals... Oh, it turned off. Ew, creepy. A lot of these individuals that are, like, used to feeding off of us, they're not going to be able to do so. I don't believe in coincidence. The lights are turning off for these people. Lights out for them. Because too many people are waking up. They can't hide in the dark anymore. Something about the 3 days of darkness. I feel like in the coming days, we're going to witness, like, not the days, not coming days, coming months. I feel like we're going to witness a lot of people wigging out. Because they're not able to play the games they normally play. They're not going to be able to manipulate the way they usually manipulate. There's going to be less flying monkeys. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, give me a second. You got some people here that really, you're going to notice that you have a lot of people that want to disrespect. They want to disrespect you, but they also want to benefit off of you. Okay? You got some people that want to disrespect you, but they also want to like use you for what you can bring to the table. Okay? I feel like this is going to become more and more clear to you in the next remaining months coming up. Like, you're going to see it. You're going to be like, oh, so, like, I don't know. You're going to see this shit, though. Ah! No. Wait. Are we good? Are we Gucci? You said, yeah, the veil has lifted. Yeah, I think you're right, honestly. You said, yes, it's been friends and family. You had to basically drop everyone. Yeah. Yeah. There's some people who are still asleep, too. He says, I've had to really set up boundaries. Yep. Watkins, you said this is why you stay to yourself. Exactly. Ciao. Yeah. Something's gonna happen though. So just be mindful. These people are getting desperate. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. So just be cautious of who you allow to get close to you. This is not for you to be paranoid and to be a shut-in. You don't have to do that. You can still go out and socialize, you know? Like when I'm out and I'm really vibing with someone, like I know how to carry a conversation. I know how to make jokes and shit. But like, just be cautious of like the information you give. You said, what? You said you think you have power or authority to tell angels what to do or instruct. Only, okay, you gotta go. See, look, they're doing a lot. They're doing too much. Yeah, so this is the energy. You have individuals that want you to feel like you don't have any real power because they are disempowered. You have people here that want you to believe that you truly don't have authority in the spirit. And it's because they truly are the ones that don't have power or authority. They have to feed off of other people. They have to destroy other people's lives in order to receive power. You got people who are very upset and envious of your light and your divine protection and your connection to source. That's what's going on. Stacy, thank you so much for the star. Also, you have a lot of people trying to mock you, like in your face, like trying to use your own beliefs against you. Like, but they're doing it in such a ridiculous way where you're just looking at them like, does that even sound logical to you? Because you, for whoever I'm speaking to, like, you know what you know. You know how spiritual gifts work. And it's like you got someone who doesn't know how spiritual gifts work, and they're coming to you talking about, oh, I received a prophecy about this happening and this, and it's like you know when somebody's not fucking real. You know when someone's not being real, and someone's trying to use like spiritual, like someone's trying to be weird. They're trying to be super manipulative. Like someone's studying you and trying to figure out like what will get a reaction out of you. Let me say the key words, energy vamp. Let me say the key words, earth angel. Like it's so dumb. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, you said discernment. You're right, girl. Karma girl 71, you're right. These bitches is mad because you have discernment. You ain't dumb. And the way they're doing it, you know what it's like? You know what these energy vampires are? These imposters, what they're like, or like undercover cops, you know? You know how undercover cops enter into like smoke shops that they suspect are like selling illegal drugs in the back, right? Like those undercover cops will show up to those smoke shops and like talk to the workers being like, hey, dude, hey, bro, like trying to be super, like it's super obvious that they're undercover. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where's the dough? Like, where's the Where's the snowman? Like stuff like that. Like it's awkward. It's obvious. Like it's like that's a vibe. They're trying to lie to kick it, bitch. You got some people trying to lie to kick it with you, okay? Because they want to be a part. They want to be a part. Part of your world. That's what they want to do. They want to be like, they want to be like Ariel. Give me a second. Because you're going to a whole new world, baby. Yeah, and they can't be part of your new world, baby. You going on to live on the land of milk and honey while they stay in the depths of hell in the sea, bitch. That's what's going on. Let's go ahead. This might be loud. I'm gonna start juicing. Okay. Lord have mercy, y'all. This is a different juice I'm making today. I got inspired by Terry Forevermore. Yesterday, she was talking about her kidneys hurt. And then I told her, juice some celery, juice this, juice that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me juice some of that. Let me do it myself, child. Let me do it myself. So thank you, Terry, for the inspiration, boo-boo. Thank you for the inspo, baby. You said ex-bartender here. Spirit lifted the veil to use bar regards to warn me about something. It's crazy. Really? What happened? What happened? You probably see a lot of weird people acting ridiculous. Do you ever think like certain people who are drunk have like a spirit attached to them? Like, does it look... Do their eyes look empty sometimes? Let me know, child. Cause I remember whenever my mom would get super drunk, I felt like something else was inside of her sometimes. You said don't forget to strain the juice. It's a good idea. You said drunk mind, sober mind. You said, bro, you can't smell and see the demons, or you can see them. You said Linda gives us the tea all the time. She wants some tea too. I do, bro. I do want some tea. You said, yeah, they always standing behind them. Creepy. You said some will fly to Mars and try to attack us from there. What? You said alcohol is your family generational curse and your mom died from alcohol. Gemini swag, yeah. Yes, I understand. I'm sorry that your mom passed, but yeah, I understand. Alcohol has definitely, it's definitely a curse upon my immediate family. You said you can see the demons in weed heads too. Yeah, you can. You're right. You can. I've seen it. You said you hear things. I'm not gonna answer that. You said yes, people are getting smarter. Hope more people are waking up, including me. You said alcoholics, all alcoholics in your family too. Yeah. You said any help, I'll call you. It's bad for one, for your brain, kidneys, liver, heart. You said when I am meeting your soulmate, where is wealthy? What? You said your daddy was an alcoholic and quit to raise me. Oh, at least he quit to love you. And then you said, you're right. You said, I hear things. Got it. You said, my neighbor is using her music to be annoying. She is blasting it. Noise tactics. These ops out here are definitely trying us right now and wanting a response. Yeah, they are. They are. They're wanting a response. Don't give them one. Gray rock them. Gray rock it. That's what I do all the time. Like when I was in the sober living house, after I already went through the detox, and then I went to another place, and then we were in the sober living. Oh, this was before. Yeah, this was the last place. This was like we were on the outside, outpatient. That's what it's called, outpatient sober living situation. And I remember I was in one of those meetings, It wasn't AA. It was like another outpatient group or whatever. And I remember this. I remember one of the, I don't know what they're called, teachers, host of the meeting. I don't know, but he was saying something about, oh, how do you guys handle difficult people, or how do you go about, I don't know, handling confrontation or whatever the fuck he was saying. And I said, you know what? From a long time of exposure of difficult people, I told him, I feel like the best thing that works is acting like they don't exist really. He's like, what do you mean? I said, like, when they're talking to you and they're trying to, like, they're trying to look for an argument, they're not looking for understanding, they're not looking to find a middle ground, just be very non-reactive. You know what I mean? Be very non-emotional. Just be like, stick to the facts and just be like, oh, okay. Oh, that's what you think? Cool. You gotta just be neutral, I guess is the word. It's almost like, when you're raising a child and like they end up falling down and hurting themselves, it's important to remain quiet when they fall, because that's how they learn at a young age, like how to gauge their own emotions when they are experiencing like down, like when they get hurt. I hope this is making sense. I don't think I'm wording it correctly, and plus I'm not a parent, so I don't really know that much, but I know for a fact, like, it's good not to, like, make a big deal out of stuff when children fall down or if they hurt themselves or something like that. Something about it, helping them regulate their own emotions instead of seeing everyone else's, like, shocked reaction to it or something like that. I don't know. Basically, you gotta treat these weirdos like children. You gotta treat them like toddlers, is basically what I'm saying. You gotta treat them like toddlers. You gotta be the adult in the room, basically, is what I'm saying. You said, okay then, thanks, Jean. You said, we are safe, God is great. You said, yes, you freak out, your child freaks out. Energy, baby, is real. Yeah. You get it. You get what I was trying to fucking explain. Thank you. You said, may I just say how grateful you are right now? Vanessa, I'm glad you're grateful, child. I really do. You said weirdos and beardos. Got it. You said, okay, wow, I do a lot of detox and spiritual baths. You might want to sage Starboy. Starboy's always getting drunk, okay? Starboy's, he's trying to stay out of trouble. But he need to put down the liqueur, sir. Starboy, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, Starboy. We already know what you about, Starboy. It's fine. We don't judge you. We're glad you're here. It's your first step, okay? It's your first step, child, to getting where you need to go. Yeah, he's naughty. Yeah, look at him. He knows. We know, Starboy. We know. It's okay. We love you. Yeah, we listen and we don't judge. It's fine, Starboy. You're cool. We love you in here, okay? We're not trying to tell you how to live your life. You're welcomed. It's fine. It is struggling, bitch. It is struggling. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. You said no one give a fly fuck what you think. You gotta go, sir. Goodbye. You said a lot of work in the healthcare fields. You said sounds like your brain right now. You said on with the reading. LOL. Gotta go. We're not doing a reading. We're not doing a reading. You know what's crazy? Have you guys, this is for my tarot card readers, okay? Have you guys ever had a client where you were like doing a reading for them, but you were channeling information, right? First, or in between, like, of the cards coming out. And that person could have been like, have you ever had a client who was like, yeah, I know what you're saying, but can you flip the cards out though? Like, what do the cards say? And it's because they're getting, these are clients that don't like what you're channeling for them. Walk-ins, you said yes you have. Yeah, it's weird. It's like they don't want to believe like your connection to source. They'd rather see the card fall out. It's very strange. I think that's so fucking weird. You said your sister be doing that? You said Linda only reads her members shout out loud? No, I don't. And now I'm gonna block you for saying that. That's weird. No, I don't. That's not true. You said, yeah, these people who have no idea what the hell they're talking about, they just think that that's what you're doing, flipping cards out and babbling. Exactly. That's what they be thinking, and it's crazy. It's like, okay, so it's like they really don't know how this works at all. Going back to the fakes. You got people who, the imposters, they're going around trying to act like they have spiritual gifts just like you, and they fucking don't. They don't even know how it works. They don't even know how it's like, how it's set up. Lisa, thank you so much for the star. Give me a second. They don't even know how it's set up. They don't even know. Listen, this live is for like my true supporters who vibe with me. Anybody else who's here because they're trying to just get information about another person or whatever the fuck, you can go. I don't care about you. Listen, this is the shit I'm talking about. There's some people who will only support you just for what you could do for them. I think that's what's happening. For some of y'all, you guys could be noticing a falling away of certain people who were only there for you when they were able to get something from you. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, I'm only here because I know I'm going to get this from you. It's very transactional. Like, there's a lot of transactional relationships that are falling away at this time, okay? To make room for real, loving, supportive connections, okay? So if you're dealing with people who are trying to, like, I don't know, argue with you about your boundaries or whatever you got going on, if you're making changes in your life and you got people upset with you, like, why don't you just do this? Why? Don't take it personal. Just understand that person is someone who is only there to use you for whatever reason, whatever it is, using you for something. Someone said strain it. I'm gonna have to strain it over the sink then. Oh, God, die. Give me a second, child. Give me a second. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna strain it over the sink because, yeah, I don't want to make a mess. Oh God, I'm scared. I feel like I'm gonna lose juice. Okay, hold on. I gotta be smarter about this. We gotta be smart about this. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. I'm gonna strain it in a bowl. I'm gonna put this over here. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of truth, okay? Ooh, a lot of truth coming out. Okay, so there is a little bits coming out. Ew, yeah, that could have been gross if I would have drank it like that. Thank you for whoever told me to strain it. It's a bunch of bits. Uh-oh. Child. I gotta put this somewhere. Let me put this here. Okay. Chow. You said fiber won't hurt? Yeah. I don't want no chunks in my mouth though. It's kind of gross. You don't think so? Chunks in your mouth? You like when there's chunks in your mouth? I think it's nasty. I think it's caca. I think it's caca. Do a little background music. You says it's not brown. You said Linda, please. You said ain't no. You said ain't no good way to answer that. I can't. You like them chunks in your mouth. We're gonna do round 2, baby boo. Hold on, maybe I should. I'm gonna check on this real quick, child. Fuck. I think it's fine. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of caca. Okay, let me clean this off. Let me put this back in. That's back in there. This is in here. Maybe it won't sound so wild. It sounds worse, right? It's angry. Child. Oh, here it is. You said, wondering if that 1% even does change, if it's simply a snake shedding its skin. You said, burnt popcorn, oh no. The worst is when it's normal but burnt inside. It's like a sneaky burnt kernel? What'd you say? You said it's angry? I think it is, child. You said, we gotta what? We gotta get you up on your Spanish, girl? Absolutely not. No, I'm just joking. I do. I need to learn more Spanish. You know, for my heritage, you know. I can't be running around being a no sabo kid, you know. I gotta do something about it, child. I know some Spanish. No habla español poquito. Me soy name bro. It's all trash. I can't. I don't remember it. Cuantos años. I can't. I'm not. I'm a disgrace. I'm a disgrace to the race. I used to know it when I was younger. When I was in Spanish class. You said dancing, dancing, friends, goodbye, goodbye. You said a Vitamix blender would blend it smoothly. Vitamix? Why does that sound familiar? You said flautas, tacos, cottage? Y'all making me hungry. You said you love what? You said if it's ground nuts. What are y'all saying? Someone, Starboy, you said Zacatecas. What about it? You remembered, Starboy? You said Taco Bell is not Mexican. We know. Who said that? Who said Taco Bell is Mexican? You said my hair looks healthy. Thank you. I've been trying not to put heat on it. I've just been doing those overnight curl situations. Said you want a birria taco? What? You said you love Ay Dios mio. I can't, bro. Fuck. That one just rolls off the tongue, bro. It just be coming out. Oh, I think I might have overstuffed this one. You said, word, what do you put in your hair? Conditioner? Conditioner? I wear a silk bonnet to sleep. That probably contributes to the hair looking nice. Sleep with silk? I don't put coconut oil in my hair. I think I'm allergic to coconut oil. I'm gonna be honest with you. It makes me feel dry. I really do. You said what you consume contributes to your hair health. Oh, possibly. You said okay, you said I'm allergic to it too. It breaks me out bad. Yeah, I think I don't know what it is, but it makes me itchy. I used to have really bad eczema. And all the lotions like at the store would like irritate my skin even more. So I started like just putting olive oil on my skin. Like the organic olive oil. This was like years ago though. And I mixed it with glycerin, vegetable glycerin, and that really helped my skin. I don't do that anymore now because my skin barrier got healthy, so I just use regular unscented lotion. Said Raven, both hair and skin. You said I love nature. That's another one of your callings. You said castor oil is thick but great for your hair. You said if you spell socks, you are saying a full sentence in Spanish. S-O-C-K-S? What does this mean? What did I just say? S-O-C... What does that mean? What does that mean? S-O-C-K-S? You said you ain't Spanish, my cortisone for life? What does it mean? It means, what is that? Oh, really? S-O-C-K-S? You mean esto? Esto que? I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Never mind. Let me shut up. Let me shut up, y'all. Listen, the last time I was in Spanish class was, I think in 8th grade. No. 10th grade, 9th grade, child. It's been a long time. We're talking, let's just say 10 plus years. Because I don't want y'all knowing my age. You said lavender calm balm is good for eczema. Okay, you said spell it faster. S-O-C-K-S? I can't, bro. I feel like I sound dumb. You said I'm learning Korean. Don't ask me. Konsamidon. Korean? Konsamidon. Yeah? No? Or Mandarin, Ni hao ma. Ni hao ma. Let me stop, bro. You said, Raven, I don't use anything that has a lot of chemicals. Ni hao. Yes. Yas. I really wanted to learn Chinese. This was like a couple years ago. Where the heck? Oh, it's right here. Oh, but we gotta do this first. Okay, we gotta strain this again. You said let's go to Thailand? I don't know about that. No, I do want to go to Thailand. I do. You want to know why I want to go to Thailand? Because a couple years back I saw that like people have weddings on the beach in Thailand, and like there's tigers that roam the beach. I want to see it. You said not proper Spanish, you're fluent in failed Spanish class. Wow. You said it's a psychopaths can choose remorse, sociopaths have zero remorse, period. I don't know. You said, are you juicing, Linda? What is that sound? Yes, it was juicing, sir, ma'am. Oh, now I'm scared. Now I gotta learn how to... How am I gonna do this? There's something here about being like... Something about finding solutions. I feel like you guys are gonna be finding solutions here to your issues, your problems. There's something here. For sure. You said, like, get it up, shake it off, bro. You said, beware of the tigers on the beach. Why? Are they scary? Are they mean? Are they domesticated? You said, the bull in Gong hits hard. You said, I watched one of the last episodes. It's... What? You guys are talking about something else. You said, that's what's... Okay. You said, I like your background. Thank you. Thank you, Jody. You said those things are giant house cats there. I know, it's so cute. I want one. I want one. A little ferocious kitty cat. Aw. A little baby. You said Thailand? No? Why? Why are you saying no, Walk-ins? You tell me. I want to know. I want to know your opinion, ma'am. Tell us, Walk-ins. You said those things chase you at night? The tigers? I'm scared. You said you were talking about Thailand? Oh, okay. You said they big like tigers at the zoo. It says something something. It's in Germany. Okay. You said the something... what? They caned a guy in the Singapore for what? They caned him? What does that even mean? For publicly spitting gum on the side. Well, I mean, he shouldn't be spitting on the sidewalk. It says, are you... It says, are you implying that you are... Oh, chow. You said, I used castor oil to drink it. Doesn't that give you diarrhea? Castor oil? Doesn't it clean you out or something? That's what I heard. Huh? You said unpurified, though. You said you should fear the dogs. They're vicious and they will chase you. Oh, Lord. The dogs are fucked up, but the tigers are chill? Like, the fuck? The fuck? What kind of dimension is this? You said last night you made honey lavender tea, which is calming, stress-free, and helps you sleep. That's what's up. Honey lavender tea. That sounds good, actually. That sounds good. You said, Linda, you've been watching from the beginning. You're so stoked to see how much your platform has grown. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Blue. Okay. Let's see. Yes, this has been years in the making, y'all. Like, I feel like I'm being called to, like, it's not like be more vulnerable with y'all, but it's like to I don't even know what the words are. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't even find the words today, bitch. I don't know. Someone understands what I'm saying. It's time for change, basically. Something, we gotta change. We've got to change, boo-boo. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Nothing changes if nothing changes, boo-boo. Child. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what's crazy? You know what I thought about the other day? I haven't, like, actually listened to music in a long time. No, that's not true. I listened to music when? 2 weeks ago? Yeah, that's too long. That's too long of a break. Not just, like, listening to music. Like, not like this background music. I'm talking about, like, jamming out type of music. Let me see. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, y'all. Okay. We're done juicing, boo-boos. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the sink. Ciao. I gotta do these dishes. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Do 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 do. You proud of me? You proud of me? You're proud of me now? I'm in a glass case of my emotion. Are you proud of me? So y'all could shut the fuck up. You need a cutting board. You need a cutting board. You need a cutting board. We get it. we get it. We get it, bitch. Shut up, Tony. You said, Linda, what's your moon sign? None of your business, Debbie. I'm just joking. None of your business, Debbie. I'm just playing. I'm playing with you, Debbie. Don't get mad at me. Hold on. Give me a second. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as I'm doing my chores. Hold on. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave pretty soon. I'm pretty tired, y'all. Pretty tired, y'all. Said, I see you enjoying yourself. I am. You said you like hanging out. It's relaxing. It's a vibe, right? It's kind of a vibe, right? I think it's a vibe. I was thinking about like doing Twitch and then kind of like just doing this on Twitch. But then I was like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I kind of wanted to separate. Ah! I wanted to separate the two. Maybe I shouldn't move this. But I don't know. Part of me thinks maybe I shouldn't. Give me a second. Child. The fuck is going on? There we go. You said it's cool to hang out. You said tarot on here and chilling on Twitch. That's what I was thinking. So I put it in here. This is the finished product. Can you see it? I put it in my old tart cherry juice. This is a great juice. Not the juice in here now, but the tart cherry juice. This is great juice to have like at night when you're about to go to sleep, because it makes you kind of, it helps you sleep. It helps produce, what's it called? Melatonin? Oh, my hair. It's tart though, so, but I like tart stuff. Cheers! We got some green drink in here. Yeah. Good call with the apple. It adds sweetness. I'll take a little more. And that's it. I'll save this for the next couple days, baby. Ciao. So you want some, Anthony? Here you go. Let me pour you a cup. Here. Drink up. Drink up, Anthony. This is for you. It's like see-through juice. Here you go, baby. You said you got another video premiering in a few. Yeah, I do. It's for y'all. It's a specific zodiac sign reading. It's not like a general collective though. So I wasn't gonna go on tonight to do a reading because I'm just not feeling it, but if you rewind, if you're watching right now and you didn't catch the beginning of this live, you'll see the downloads that I got today. You're basically getting justice. It's piggybacking off the general collective reading I did yesterday, basically. But it's giving, I was receiving a lot more confirmations of the justice that's coming in. So. You said, Linda, you think it's me? What do you mean? You said, yeah, I came in late. Oh, you came in late? Yeah. So when you go to the beginning, I'll tell you all the downloads. Yeah. But I just been juicing after that. DTP batch. You said love the hangouts. I know, I love them too. You said much respect. You said, oh, you missed it earlier. Yeah. I said it in the beginning, but it wasn't that long though. It wasn't that long. You said there's a chunk in my teeth? Where? We strained it. Remember? We strained the juices. Crispy fried Christina, you said, girl, you don't really have a community, but this is it. Thank you for being you, all of you. Oh, I'm glad you love the community. Yeah, everybody here, like at least on my channel, like everyone's pretty chill with everybody. You know, except for the like weirdos that come through, and that's fine. You said the way the energy is shifting, maybe you can change a shirt, Linda. What? Change a shirt? What is happening? You said, what's up, Linda? How are you? You said they don't love you like I love you. Starboy, put down the whiskey. Starboy. You said stay forever, wonderful Linda. You truly are appreciated. Thank you guys for appreciating me. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm allowed to live stream as like another video is premiering on my channel. I don't know if that's possible, so I'm gonna have to go soon. You said he really needs help. Who needs help, Starboy? He does need help. I know. We already know. We already had this conversation with him. He knows. You said, why am I blushing? Because we're talking about you, Starboy. That's why. You said, what'd you say? You said, oh, you're saying something. You said homemade fruit juice. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome in, crispy fried Christina. Welcome in, child. You said, okay, now you guys are fighting over who loves me more. You said, hey, Linda, what? Wildflowers and wine in a bottle of spicy old mustard? I don't drink wine, sir. Yeah. It's not a good mix for me. I'm allergic. Okay. And I end up shoeless and phoneless and without a memory. So we're not doing that. I can't drink wine. I cannot drink the beers. I can't drink the liqueur. I'm allergic. My whole bloodline's allergic, baby. All allergic. We all of us, everyone in my family. Some of my sisters, they like to be a little bit in denial of the alcoholism that runs in our family, but we all, my sisters, we all become a hot mess when we're drunk. All of us. It's not just me. It's all of them. All of them. They can't carry their liquor. None of us. Like mother, like daughter, child. It's basically it is what it is. I learned to accept that it's just not it doesn't mix with me, child. It's not a good mix. You said you're allergic to and your family is too. Refuse to admit that. They only can make work 2 days a week. Yeah, see, chow. Yeah. I couldn't be a workaholic like I am now if I was on the drink. Absolutely not. Because, you know, when I was getting older and I was still in my drinking career, those hangovers were getting worse and worse. It was definitely fucking up my ability to get up and go to the job. It was a problem. But when I was like in my 20s and I was drinking all the time, no one knew. Because I was like, the hangovers were easy. I just power through them. But when you get older, those hangovers are something else, child. No. Can't do it. No. Absolutely not. Yeah. No. And sometimes I feel like that with the gardening, you know? Sometimes I feel like I'm a little hungover from the gardening too. Sometimes if I eat too many, I don't smoke it, but if I like eat too many gummies or if I like, cause I have like, sometimes I'll buy like the drinks with the CBD and the THC in it. Yeah. I'll wake up sometimes and I'll be like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, you know? But it just depends. Watkins, you said drinking makes you look old. It does. Drinking will take a toll on your looks, and I had to stop. And then I stopped smoking cigarettes because it takes a toll on your teeth, and I said not today. Yeah. You said that's that Native American. Yeah, that's what I think. You know, some Native Americans get offended by that, though, if you tell them, like, oh, you can't handle your liquor because you're Native, you're whatever. Some of them get offended by that, but I think it's the truth. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I don't know. Everyone's not the same. I don't know. You said straight up. You said straight up. That's because we got scientists growing that plant. Oh, is that why? Yeah, that's what I think too. You said you quit smoking in April. Yeah. Starboy, do I know you? I have a strange feeling we have a closer connection than you're leading on. Yeah. Why are you retracting your comments? You said you want to quit cigarettes now. You should. Just quit it. It's going to suck. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not going to tell you that shit's easy. Quitting nicotine is fucking horrible. You're going to feel like part of you is missing. You're going to feel off balance. You're going to be irritable. You're going to be hating everything. But, and I'm also going to tell you those nicotine gums don't work. They make you they make your stomach upset. So good luck. You could try it though. Maybe even the patches. But if I were you, I would get one of those non-nicotine vapes that will help you like still maintain that weird ritual or habit you have with the smoking, but without the nicotine. And then slowly I feel like you'll be able to just quit it. Or you could just do cold turkey, whatever works for you. But yeah, you're gonna be, you know, there's a little Reiki trick you could do to stop smoking as well. I used it before. Maybe you need to maybe try getting like a Reiki session done and tell your Reiki practitioner that like you're trying to quit smoking, and she could probably help you. But yeah, you said vaping's not good either. I know it's not good. You said cold turkey. You said prayer and fasting. Never thought about cigarette again for 20 years. Yeah. No, I think about the cigarettes. I do. I think about picking up a pack of cigarettes more than I think about drinking. That's the honesty. When I think about drinking, it's just it's kind of gross to me. You know? But when it comes to like cigarette smoke, like if I pass by somebody on the street and they smell like cigarettes, I kind of want one. I'm being so for real. I feel like that kind of seems nice. But then again, I look at my face and I'm like, I don't want more wrinkles. So that habit is kind of a nice. Okay, let me shut up. Let me shut the fuck up. I do crave it sometimes. You said don't go back. It's bad. I know. Cigarettes is the hardest one. That is. It's the hardest one. And then it becomes like you said you hear that from a lot of quitters. Yeah, it's true. But it's better for you if you stop. It really is. You only will get like, at least for me, like I get like little waves of the cravings of cigarettes, but then it goes away. And then I don't think about it for months. You said no more Botox? I already got it. Can you tell? I already got it done. You said, did I just order pizza for the chat, Starboy? Did you? You ordered pizza? You ordered us pizza? Starboy? I was about to say pita. Pita. New Jersey could be very significant as well. I was picking that up the other day. You said I quit, but I gained like 20 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get fat. Unfortunately. That's why a lot of models, they'll smoke cigarettes to help them maintain their weight. They also do the powder. But hold on. This is not everyone. Hold on. I need to get my lip gloss. Yeah. The cigarettes kind of do like curb your appetite for stuff. But yeah. You said I look 21 years old again? Thank you. I wish. Child. You said, he says you are a bisexual male. Times what? Stargate queers? What are you saying, sir? What happened? He says stupid society who hides their real authentic selves. You don't have to hide, Mr. Bar, Rad, whoever. You could be bisexual up in here. I definitely experimented in my time, child. You said gambling is by far your toughest mountain. It's the addiction of ages. Gambling, I never had the thrill for that. But I've seen people have issues with the gambling. I don't like putting my money on the line in an unsafe environment. I don't fucking like the sound of that at all. I went to Las Vegas, I think when I was like 21, and I went on the penny slots, and I literally thought like it meant like I'm gambling with pennies. But no, it's just cheaper than the other slots. And I lost like my first $40 and I said never again. That could have paid for my dinner. I was like, this is not fun. I don't think it's fun at all, bro. I don't know how people think that's fun. No, you said you used to play pokies as well. You said, yeah, that's what you did too. Yeah, I don't like it. You said, am I standing? Yes. Am I not supposed to stand? I'm twirling. No, I'm twirling. You said, me too. You took $40, lost 40, and never went back. That's what I'm saying, Valencia Jackson, 21. Yeah, I lost my first $40. I said, I'm not doing this. I don't want to do this no more. Maybe I'll do it again, but not with my money. Not with my money. The fuck? Maybe with somebody else's money, but not mine. The fuck? You said shooting dice behind the 7-Eleven back in the day. Tony, what the heck? Shooting dice. You said you had a friend that smoked the whole pack of cigarettes because he was behind in rent. Like that was going to change everything. Bro, that's how it be though. He was stressed out. I've smoked a whole pack of cigarettes in one day before. I get it. You said people fall prey to poker because it's the only game in the casino that's not in the house's favor. It's a game that rewards you for lying well. Really? I would fucking suck at that because I'm not a good liar. Let's see. It says, we want our money. Why? And then he said, secure tourists are funny about that. Yeah, we are. Money security is number one, bitch. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're not about to play with me, child. You said that's why they wear sunglasses? Who? Oh, at poker tables? Are they allowed to? Oh, because the truth is in their eyes. I get it. You said, Rainbow, I was the one talking the money. What? Oh, taking the money? You said you hate losing money. You tried gambling, one lost, and never again. That's what I'm saying, Monica. Child, that doesn't make me feel good at all. You said, and those gamblers, smokers, hilarious when they're losing their money and smoking, Linda. Oh my God. Imagine. I couldn't do it. You said bud, anxiety release somehow. I feel like it does release your anxiety like temporarily. I feel like it does. You said love the dress. Thank you so much, Jessica. You said Vegas inside joke. You send a check and stay home. You're gonna leave anyway. What does this mean? Vegas inside joke. You send a check and stay home. You're gonna leave anyway. What's this mean? What's the joke? Maybe this is the vibe. Maybe somebody like took a risk. They took a gamble and they lost. Somebody lost a risk, a gamble, and they're gonna learn not to never do this again. Maybe someone took a risk or a gamble to like put witchcraft on you or to sabotage you or to betray you and blah blah blah, put their whole life on the line or something, and now they're losing stuff. I don't know. That could be the vibe. So we're talking about gambling. I don't know. You said smoking weed opens your third eye. Yeah. It can also make you paranoid. Listen, I gotta be cautious about the marijuana. You said death speaks yes. You said right, Darth. You said if they learn, I know, right? You said the reward isn't worth the risk. Yeah, you said, oh, like sending your money for free. I get it. I don't get it. I still don't get the joke. I don't get the inside joke, Walk-ins. You said the karmic Leo misused her settlement money. Oh, I guess somebody got a settlement out here. Don't tell me somebody got a settlement and then went and gambled it away. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. Put that shit in a savings account. Put it in a compounding savings account, bitch. Like, don't touch it either. You said lost all his money and ended up in prison. Yikes. Oh, speaking of which, have you guys seen the news regarding, what's that guy's name? Zimmerman? That guy who, like, is famous for harming that young black kid because he was walking down the street in a hoodie. That man is, like, homeless now. He got his karma. I mean, he didn't get it through the court, but God gave it to him, child. That's his name, Trayvon Martin, the little boy. Yeah, what's that guy's name? Something Zimmerman. You said you better not buy a pack at the end of the night. You're going to be mad with you. I'm not going to buy a pack of cigarettes. I haven't smoked cigarettes in a long time. Since 2024. I haven't smoked since 2024. So it's been like 2 years. You said, I'm going to get my license from CILB. You said that's what he gets. Karma is real. Yeah. You said there is also a book called Easy Way to Quit Smoking. They say it works by the time you're done with the book and you won't want one at all. Okay. Well, that's his name, George. Fuck. Wait a minute. Is that why we kept seeing his name, George, in these readings? I'm like, why is the name George keep popping up? Probably talk about his ass getting karma. You said, how about a pack of pre-rolls, Linda? Pre-rolls of what? The garden? I don't smoke like that. I told you I eat it. I eat it or I drink it. I don't want to smoke it like that. You said rougher pulls with the garden may be better. I don't know about that. You said, which way did he go? George. I don't know. You said, I'm in Florida, born in Georgia, raised in Tennessee. Why did I say like that? You said George was the guy that sent my friend to prison because he got caught and snitched? Wait, what? George was the guy that sent your friend to prison? Oh, because he got caught up. So George got caught up and then he snitched. Wow. Well, I mean... You gotta do what you gotta do. It says, we don't smoke or drink anymore. It says you always told the truth about Hayden. I told the truth about who? Oh, that poor girl, yeah. Yeah, remember when I was doing the live video about Kava? My first Kava video? And I was saying, I keep getting the energy of people like ODing. Child, I don't know. I feel bad for her. She was beautiful. That, Hayden, what's her name? Yeah. You said, can we fry the garden like with meat or only baking with brownies or something? Child, I don't know. You said kava is nasty. I know, you gotta mix it with stuff that tastes better. You said, I've lived in Vegas 31 years and you love it here, not because of the gambling, because of the entertainment, great food, and great concerts. I bet it is great, Walk-ins. I met a couple of people the other day that are from Vegas. I don't know. Is it hot up there? What is it like? You said, listen, I feel like that Hayden girl was sacrificed. I'm just gonna say what it is and what it's not. That's a ritual. That was a ritualistic sacrifice in my eyes. Okay, I feel like that girl was saying too many things that pissed off some people, and they needed her to shut up forever. That's the vibe it's giving to me. And then the timing, now my right ear is going off. And because of the timing of this solar eclipse, yeah. That's my opinion. And then something weird and dramatic happened to me on the same day she passed away. I feel like I want to talk about it, but I'm not going to talk about it. There's definitely setup energy for that solar eclipse, child. I already know someone was trying to take me off this planet, bro. Just so you know, someone was definitely trying to take me off this planet. I already know. I'm not stupid. They were being very clever. The name Noah is very significant. You said the key is not trying to get rich, but just to win some money. If they think you're going to spend it at whichever hotel or casino in Vegas, you will win. Just don't talk too much. They can't hear you. Ew, in the casino? Is there some, okay, listening devices? It's creepy. What do you mean they can hear me in the casino? The fuck? Is that legal? Is that legal? Kenny Lucas, you said we're living in Satan's little season. You're right, because it's Saturn. You said fuck my car up and had to spend over 200 on it today. Bro, the fuck? I'm sorry about that. Hold on. You said 444 you something super special mission. Pray for your protection for reals. Yeah. Yeah, people are definitely forming weapons. They tried it. Too bad I'm too fucking smart. They've had x-ray glasses out for casinos now. What does that even mean? It says their establishment, of course, it's legal. Ew, the fuck? You said you have a scanner for hidden cameras. Do you? Tony, you better, what is it? Is it off Amazon? You said video and audio recording any public, space is perfectly legal. Interesting. You said ran off on the plug. Now I'm here. What does this mean? You said my right ear is burning. My right ear was fucking ringing hard earlier. That's just my opinion. The timing of it all, yeah, they trying to do something. She too young. And the fact that she 36 years old and then she gone, 36 is the number 9. Something about that is significant. You said there are a lot of fake monks in Las Vegas. It's sad. It's a shady monk business. But everyone wants to get lucky before they start gambling. So what does that mean? They go to a monk to get blessed for money? You said I struggled through the eclipse and the Lion's Gate was pretty intense energy for me. You really felt like you needed rest. Oh, my other video is premiering. You said your cats were playing soccer with a tiny webcam they found in your house. Got it. Ew, wait, what? You gotta be kidding me. Forensic? Is that how you say your name? Furzik? I don't know, Chow. That's creepy. I'm sorry that's scary, bro. What did you do? Where did it come from? You said bless people's chips. You said may I remember 30 was old to me when I was younger. Christopher, you said dancing on broken glass. And then you said tried taking me out too. You said, hey Linda, you're on. I am. Yeah. Am I allowed to be on twice? I don't know. I've never done this before. Divinely Protected 777. My video just premiered. I don't know if I'm supposed to go on twice. It says I'm able to be live while your premiere is on. I am. I don't know. I'm not sure. You said, but stay on live, please. No, I'm going to go. This is pretty much the end of it, y'all. You said you actually drove something through a rainbow during Lionsgate, and you written about a rainbow portal before. It's been crazy weird. Yeah, shit's been strange. It says, you're okay now. We have options. You said you had a cult coven come up against you 2 years ago. Then the leader sent death magic in not knowing you're chosen. She died of a heart attack. True story. Bro. You said, I think you're good. Some premiere multiple videos at once. You think so? I'm kind of scared. You said I could do anything? I hope so. I don't know. You said, I'll watch after this live. You said, yes, you need to chill like you've been doing kickback pop-up in when you close out. What's that mean? I need to chill? I've been doing kickback pop-up. Pop on? In? What does this mean? I can do what I want, Christopher. You said, please don't go. That's the song. You said, love you, Linda. Blessings all. Yeah, I gotta go. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave, y'all. I hope you got some messages throughout this reading. I'm pretty sure you did. You said monks live in Las Vegas are collecting money to renovate or build a functional temple. Interesting. Says your mom's car was caught on fire and you just got back to New York. The fuck? I'm sorry that happened to you, Brandon. You said Freya, goddess of the Valkyrie. What's this mean? He says, when you're going to come to Fresno. Starboy, I ain't never going no Fresno, child. He said, have a blessed night. You said, don't let them scare you. That's what they want. I know they're trying to scare me. Once again, demons can't kill you. We have so blessed to see you live. Haven't been around for a while. Have a great evening. Watching premiere at the same time. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go, y'all. You said fuck AI. No one's AI.